We were victorious many, 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 many times last night. And I know. I promised that I was going to be on earlier tonight than last night. And I did not keep that promise. It was not intentional. I honestly meant to. Sorry, my TV started making noises at me. 3-1-0 in our first 4 matches in Slovakia. And we already find ourselves at the top of the table by 3 points. And it is beautiful, it is glorious, and I'm very happy about that. How have you guys been doing? We have a beautiful blanket of snow here in southeastern Pennsylvania. Now, what I had today ended up not getting canceled. But I'm like, there is no way. It's like 45 minutes away. And I'm like, there is no way that I'm driving out. The snow had just stopped. I hadn't even shoveled the driveway yet. Hadn't even cleaned off my car. And I noticed that the temperature was still in like the mid to low 20s. So I'm like, even if they clear off the roads between here, like, who knows? Like, my town wasn't completely clear, and my town's really good about that. And I'm feeling like that some of the places I would pass through wouldn't be great, and then I'd be leaving there after the sun went down, and there was no one here to walk the dog, so I'm just like, you know what, screw it. Popping in to maintain your streak and a resubscribe at tier 1, a 16-month sub streak, and a 22-month total for Rock and Roll Dave. Huge win. I posted it in the Discord, man. The Tyneware Derby went to Sunderland. A beautiful performance and a 1-0 victory over Newcastle at the Stadium of Light. The wonderful pettiness of the stadium staff. Now I have to look at this. I didn't even realize there was anything new in the Discord. But there is. Oh, and you tagged me in it too. Wow. That is petty. Nikolai Drevland has been potentially signed by our director of football. He's pacey, but he can't dribble. He's 19 years old. He's Norwegian. Signing him from the Bystrica Top Football U19s. You guys take Derby Day to a whole new level. I would love it if Everton tried to get away with that. He has only made 3 appearances for the club. That's for the main club. So for the U19s, he's been okay. I mean, he's 19 and he's playing U19 football, and he only scores 4 goals in 27 appearances. Yeah, we're going to walk away from that one. We're chasing a loan deal for a guy named Gulishek, a defensive midfielder who can tackle, but he has no strength. So what good is tackling if you have no strength? He'll probably just get beat. We did make an offer for him, apparently, so let's just cancel that. A loan deal, paying $825 a month. Oh, it's 80% of his wages. We're still going to cancel it. Not interested in that at all. But how you doing, Dave? Why are you just popping in? Why not stick around? I'm shaming you into staying. I do appreciate you showing off the sub streak. And I appreciate the subscription. You're not even spending Jeff Bezos' money. You're spending your own. Mad props for that. So even though it was sunny by the time I needed to be where I was, I just chose to forgo it for today. And I think I made a good decision because schools all over the place have a 2-hour delay for tomorrow. You're tracking a race on another channel. What kind of race? Now I'm very curious. She was moving very slowly. It says a 16-month streak. But in my activity feed, it says that you resubscribe for 18 months at tier 1. Twitch making mistakes. We did promise Latuda we would improve the club's first team coaching staff. Part of the reason why we haven't is because we don't have space. We could technically just replace someone that we just hired, but I really don't want to do that. Well, we did do that, and he didn't count it. I just realized that. We brought in a new assistant manager. We got rid of the old fitness coach. We have improved our first team staff. Now, quick tip, and I forget who I learned this from. It might have been Load FM. But you can get around that promise. If you have... No, it was Work the Space. Pretty sure it was Work the Space. If you have an open spot on your staff, when you make that promise, just filling that open slot will fulfill the promise. Because I guess somebody is always better than nobody. So you've learned something new tonight, if nothing else. Can we all agree that our director of football, while helpful, is just going nuts? I don't like a range of 4 to 13. For jumping reach. We're going to cancel the deal. Oh, so Rishema, welcome in from Germany. What are you doing up so damn late? I am the goat of Hajduk Split. Well, now we are in Slovakia. The second tier of Slovakia with Považská Bystrica. And I'm pronouncing the Slovakian name like I would pronounce it if it were Croatian, so hopefully my pronunciations are correct. But I appreciate you hopping in. How are things in Germany these days? All right, these guys haven't been here long enough to praise their... Oh, just back away slowly from that conversation. Yeah, see, this is why Jan Ferletak isn't playing. I don't care how many positions he can play. If he's not going to train well, he's not going to make it into the side. Especially when the other guy we got, whose name is escaping me at the moment, is both training well and playing well in matches. I'm glad to see we contributed to Dukla's 5-match winless streak. Not me. How are you, man? Like, I appreciate the help from our director of football, but he is just constantly trying to sign these kids. There is nothing even remotely spectacular about Robert or Dina. It's like every day. We're fine. We don't need your help. We're also not going to make any changes to the lineup. It's going to be Urban in goal. He kept himself a clean sheet in his debut. It's going to be Tot, Maslanka, Kovac, Grigora, Zemko, Misic, Shangradi, Benko, Latuda, and Rosenberg. Let's see if we can keep the good vibes in Slovakia going. Cruel to be kind in the right measure. You gotta be cruel to be kind. Let's carry on our performance from the last match and let the players know that I have faith in them to go out there and make a difference. There really is no other team talk to give. That really is the ultimate Football Manager team talk. It almost always will get a positive reaction from your team. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you spending your time here and you know, using your insomniac hours on our streams. I appreciate it. It's a little scary that you've learned things from me, though, because I'm learning things myself. Oh, Benko, great defensive play. Gets the return feed along the near sideline from Shangradi. Benko playing it in, looking for Rosenberg. Not going to get to it, but he will retrieve the ball after it's headed away by Petrak. Rosenberger back to Zemko. Tot with a shot from range, and Sokol will deal with that pretty easily. Wait, is that the Sokol I think it is? It is the Sokol I'm thinking it is. We should be able to beat him. You lost the league last night on that 6-pointer from City. I saw that you played that match and then went to bed. 20 seconds in. Wow. Mishik Latuda laying it out. Grigora shooting. Oh, he almost found that top corner. I said almost because, well, he didn't. But he looked good doing it. I do thoroughly enjoy watching this team on the ball. Maslanka sending it forward. Too far in front of Benko, but Zemko will get it, but Sevcik... Oh, come on, man. Give me a yellow card. Just for shits and giggles. All right, fine. Zemko to Grigora. Latuda back out for Zemko. Misic edge of the box. Come on, work it in there. Oh, Misic loses control to Ballo. Counterattack on for Inter Bratislava. Bold play by Urban. Probably not the best. Sevcik, though, losing ground to Tot. Former Inter Bratislava player. Alexander Tot, by the way. Good long ball ahead to Latuda. Our counterattack. Can we make him pay? Oh, Latuda's shot is blocked. Arthur, though, turns it right back over. Kovac to Grigora. We're going back and forth here. Norbert Bola. What a name. Sokol is a decent goalkeeper, but he's not spectacular. And I think if we get the right number of shots in on him, we will be able to find a breakthrough. See the bend on that ball from Urban? Tot across, looking for Shangradi. Turned over. Then Truba. Shevcik. Nice block. Maslanka getting back on that one. The Polish national has just been for us so far this year. And he's able to head it clear as well. Arthur recycles it. Petrak gets it back. Looks for Von Truba. Grigora gets it free to Mishik. Cut off, though. Grigora, Latuda, Mishik. Shemko, nice long pass up for Benko. Tries to feed Latuda, making the run, and sadly cannot. I know his name is Yako, but I want to call him Wacko Jacko. Another header from Maslanka, but it's Jacko with it. Luckily, they have not discouraged the taking of long shots. Have we done so? Yes, we have. Come on, Tote. You got to do better than that off a free kick. Benko to Zemko. Shangrati feeds Benko. He's in, and he tucks it in past Sokol. I knew it. Sokol was in good position, but he is like a sieve. Great vision by Shangrati, seeing Benko turning back and moving. He was going left to right. He turned, went back right to left. Dealt with by Maslanka. But here comes Inter Bratislava again. Another shot from distance. And it'll be knocked behind for a corner. I do feel like my sorry, first day with the new tongue. I do feel like my play-by-play has been suffering lately. So I apologize for regular viewers of the YouTube series. I mean, could be. I think we're on dynamic. Are we on dynamic highlights? We are. That's why. There are just way too many highlights. I got to figure out what to say. I wish I could blame dynamic highlights on the length of tomorrow's YouTube video, but I can't. You'll see what I mean when you see it. Why would I have my right back marking their striker? Benko doing it all himself. Bernard Petrak is going to be credited with the own goal, but that was all Josip Benko. And a team that should be pretty good in FM26. I mean, to be fair, they were... I mean, this is not the first season to say, but in the first season of the game, they are newly promoted from the third tier. But they still have a decent side, Inter Bratislava. They're just not looking at today. Which is fine with me because, you know, they're not looking good because they're playing us. Yeah, let them knock it about deep in their end. That's fine. Arthur can't get past Grigora. Grigora, oh, he had a runner and he didn't take advantage. Instead, he turns it over. Shevchik drops it back to Ballo. Into the middle. Ventruba off of the crossbar and into the waiting hands of Alexander Urban. I hope Alexander Urban gets an assist at some point this season. Not hearing a lot from Rosenberger in this match, though. And I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to take Grigora out of this match pretty soon. And I am going to replace him with Mr. I'm not training well. No, I'm not. Because he ain't on the bench. That's fine. We'll bring in Schönwiesner then. Let's get some minutes into his legs. Petrak, who's already scored 1 goal, just the wrong end. Gershko over to Orovic. Shevchik! Oh, man alive. Samuel Shevchik gets one back for Inter Bratislava. He had a clear lane, but all that really should mean is that Urban had a nice clear look at it, and he just got beat. Into the middle. Schönwiesner heading it away. Latuda taking way too much time on that ball. Arthur pushing it forward. Still with it. Taking the shot. Urban. Thank you. Latuda is not impressing me in this match. Let's give Eric Herney a moment. Shine in the sun. That could be very dangerous for us, though. Herney has not seen a lot of playing time. Meanwhile, Shevchik getting around Benko easily. Finds Arthur and finds the back of the net, and it's 2-2. We are berating this team. We were up 2-0. We were cruising. And then we just absolutely shot the bed against Inter Bratislava, which will move us somehow into second place. I did. I absolutely did. Football Manager is just like, screw you, dude. Getting too big for your britches. Getting too high on life. I mean, we've still enjoyed most of the momentum, just this very brief period when they got both of those goals. We're in second on 11 points. We were up by 3, however. So we have to have a game in hand. Unless Košice had a game in hand on us. We're still 5 unbeaten. For a team that finished lower mid-table last year and they fired their coach, I still think we're doing pretty good. I just got to learn to watch my mouth. Ba, 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 ba. I'm not used to the game simming this much. I only hit continue the one time. All right, Evgeny Lopatin. The fuck is our director of football doing? Lukas Nemec is at Dunstreda. So they're in the top flight. I clicked the wrong spot. He's strong. He could be good. But I think we're pretty good at the position, right? I almost forgot that Listra's supposed to be our starting dude. I'm gonna cancel that. Meanwhile, we've got to go to here to walk away from the Lapat negotiation. Yo, Christopher, how you doing, my man? Missed you last night. I hope all is good. I mean, so far, so good for us. Yeah, you missed the stream. All 4 of you. We are unbeaten in our first 5 matches here in Slovakia. After a bit of a rough start. Potential top flight player in Samir Kovac. I mean, ignore the down arrows. We just played a match. Do you believe in love? Ah, the Flyers lost in overtime. Well, actually, we used the rough preseason to figure out where the holes were in our team. I pretty much had decided what the tactic was going to be and just kind of went from there. But if you've been around the stream long enough, then you know that's just how we roll. I will give things an opportunity. Yeah, I'm glad we ended up passing on Dusan Hushko. That is true. That is very true. All the assignments done, so you're finished for the season. Back in January. Oh man, who let Benny into the party? So I never really discussed it. Hold on, give me a second. I mean, this guy's okay, but he's being cast off from Shamarin. Does have 31 caps for the Central African Republic. I feel like we don't... I'm walking away from that. Taking a holiday with your dad in Europe during the first semester? Where in Europe are you going? I mean, he's transfer listed, but he's been stashed in the U19s of a team at our level. Well, I think he's at our level. Shamarin is a team that does start in the second tier. They may have been promoted. That may have been a rash decision. No, they're there. They're in 10th place. Germany. I've never been to Germany. The only place in Europe I've ever been is Spain. In and around Madrid. And that was way back in high school. Andrei Mikolash. How is the scouting finished and we have no information on him? Oh, you haven't seen your dad? Yo, Benny, wait. Before you lurk. How did you get yourself invited to the party, you Weasley little bastard? I don't even remember trying to scout the guy. It just happened. I want Benny back here. So I don't know if I'm talking out of school with this, but I'm sure it's not a secret, right? So yesterday, was it yesterday or Friday? It might have been yesterday. No, it was yesterday. It was like yesterday, very early in the morning for me here in America. Tony Jameson hosted the FM show and, YouTuber / Twitch streamer in the football manager sphere. He started a new Discord server for football manager content creators. Kind of share ideas, help each other / commiserate, because like we're all dealing with the same bullshit that is Football Manager 26. Yeah, you like the cassette? I love it. I love the cassettes. Like once I saw those, I'm like, yeah, that's what I got to do. Because I'm old school. We've accepted an offer now for an 18-year-old midfielder named Benjamin Olgeson from Silkeborg. I mean, thanks, but no thanks. So I'm very honored to have been invited into this conversation. But apparently they invited Benny in as well. And I was going to suggest it, but Benny doesn't really stream it. Well, he does stream Football Manager. I was just going to give him grief. I'm glad he's there. It's nice to have somebody actually know. I mean, in real life. Benny and I have never met in person, but the funny thing is I'll probably meet somebody else in stream before I meet Benny, even though Benny lives the closest to me from anybody. No, friend of the channel, Benny I still don't really know how to spell it. Benny Kaja? Dr. Benji, as far as I know, is not in there. Not that I've seen. Dr. Benny. Now we've accepted an offer for Mateusz Minka. Does a 13 jumping reach outstrip a 7 pace? He's listed as surplus to requirements at Spiška. I think I need to sit pat. For the moment, at the very least. I mean, Maslanka's going nowhere, and Samir Kovac has been... I mean, a 6.8 rating aside, I feel like he's been very, very good. That being said, though, we don't really have a lot of depth behind them. We've got Michael Pickler. We've got Straka, who I don't love. And then a bunch of young kids. We do still have money in the wage budget, too. Just because we have money doesn't mean we should spend it. If I can get him on a fringe player deal or less, then I will. Oh, fringe player. Okay. €3 years for 160 euros a week. That's kind of a bargain. Yeah, we're paying 1,200 for him, but I think we can get that money back. at the very least. But it is just nice to be able to have those types of conversations with like-minded people. Let the water hold me down. We gotta get Lishka back in. We have Strzok on the bench, right? Okay, so we have backup there. Lishka's gonna come in place of Mishik. I mean, Mishik, how has he been playing? Where did he go? 6.76. Was Lishka injured? I'm not sure why I wasn't playing him. I mean, we've got the U21s covered between Benko and Kovac. Shagrati hasn't been as good as he was in the preseason. He was very, like, of all of our players, he was probably the most solid in the preseason itself. Although 1 goal, 1 assist is not really anything to sneeze at, especially when Latude has taken all the glory. Rosenberger is slowed down, though. Hat trick to kick off the campaign, and only 2 goals since. Four changes in the lineup for Matador Puchkov. They are sitting 4th. We are in 2nd place coming into this one. And unbeaten in our first 5 matches in the league. 3-2-0 as Toth in control. And the highlight's going to end, of course, because that's just the way Football Manager works. But we seem to be taking it to the opposition in the early going. 7.5 minutes in. Toth with a corner. Finds Matej Rosenberger. I said Rosenberger needed to step up, and that's exactly what he did. Alexander Toth with the corner assist. And Rosenberger puts us up by a 1-0 score on the road. Just getting up higher than the other guy. Honestly, Maslanka could have gotten the goal for us as well. They were both kind of jockeying for the same position. Ooh, excuse me. One thing that I hope gets updated soon in Football Manager is the ability to pull up the live table and the latest scores on this screen and not be relying for it to show up in our dugout. I want to be able to hit this button and get that information that I need. By the way, Matej Rosenberger scoring again. Josip Benko provider this time. It's another assist for Benko. I almost sat Benko in this match, too. Great ball around the side. Nice run by Rosenberger as well. Wait, did anyone notice, was that his right foot or his left foot? Can he get a natural hat trick? Or a perfect hat trick? What do they call it? A perfect hat trick? Right foot, left foot, head? He's done one of his feet and one of his heads. If he only scores those 2 goals, then we don't... It doesn't... This conversation is just elementary, but... Arshana getting around his man. Hold on, looking back post for Levi. Knocked away by Toad, but Moran collects. Bugatti into the box. Levi across will get the return feed. The absolute sitter missed. It hits the post and goes out. All right, hold on. Latuda right there. Just put it right there. Come on, you can do it. They're putting a lot of guys on the wall. Look, we've got 2 guys unmarked over here. Oh! Clipping it off of the crossbar. I almost talked about how dominating this performance has been so far, but I know better. I know better than to say things like that into a microphone when Football Manager is on and listening. Latuda winning it, though. Plays it up the sideline. Picked off, though, by Holland. Straniak gets it back. Turns it over. There's Rosenberger. Right foot. Oh, he missed it wide. Beautiful first half, though, boys. Very happy the way things are going. Keep it up. I came very close to clicking the wrong thing there. But Sonic looking to do something along that far sideline, and we said no. We said that is unacceptable. I think that we're going to have to try somebody else in place of Shangretti right now. Latuda also not having a very good match. But, you know, with a very seemingly comfortable 2-goal lead, I think we can make some changes up front. Shide was going to come in. Shelko is going to come in. And, oh, Toth has picked up a knock. Didn't even notice that. Kubala is in. Where is not me to tell me the things that I've missed? So a triple change with just over 20 minutes remaining in the match. Can we get Rosenberger his hat trick? Almost. Almost. You liar. Of course, there's no guarantee that I would have seen the chat in time either. Great turn with the ball by Shelko. Ends up getting cut off, though. Drops it to Kubala. Carries it deep. Squares it. Shelko blocked. Rosenberger nods it into the ground. Shelko blocked again. And finally, Puchkov is this damn new tongue. Able to clear. Brunner, carrying it up the right wing, has very little support in the box. We got our defense back, and ultimately it'll be turned over to Zemko. Sent forward. That's Ted Lasso's little brother, William. Zemko, Latuda. Back for Zemko. Shiraiwa out for Kubala. Look at all that space along the left wing. Kubala. Drop it for Zemko. Kubala looking back post. Too far in front of... Who was that? Rosenberger. Kubala. I was like, who's number 20? Kubala. Rosenberger. Oh, the header just goes wide. All I want for Christmas is a clean sheet and a win. So far, I'm getting my wish. I mean, if we save the money on clean sheet bonuses, I'm fine with that too. But I've got a goal difference to preserve. Track him. There you go. Good job. Crossed in. Maslanka. Easily handling that cross. I think we should invite crosses with these center backs. Specifically Maslanka. He just has been so very good. Let's sub off Latuda. For Jakub Tonchik. And since we're working Lishka in, we'll bring in Misik as well. We'll make our 5 changes. Good ball up the middle. Brunner. Yeah, I thought so. The reason I made the comments I did about the tactic is because I decided very early on that I wanted to have my left back tuck in and become a center back. Jakub Tonchik. I mean, it's Varvush's problem. The fact that he felt like he needed to punch that one away. just kind of blindly tapping it into traffic. Rosenberger was there as well. He could have potentially gotten ahead on that and gotten his hat trick. But he let Tonsik have his fun. Assist for Kubala as well. I'm excited about that. We've returned to our winning ways. A 3-0 victory over Matador Puchov. And we return to the top of the table through 6 matches. Meanwhile, already a pay rise for Kovac. Alexander Toto is going to miss the next 2 weeks. Hamstring strain. It's going all Keenan Dewsbury Hall on us. Should take bets on how long our unbeaten streak is going to go. We made another offer for a player. This guy, David. And Matai Rosenberg named the player of the week. Why can't I... How is there not enough analysis to generate a full report on our striker who has started every fucking match? Newton David. Agile Brazilian striker. It's only 5'7" though. Doesn't really fit in with our system. But he is an 18-year-old Brazilian who it looks like we're getting for free. I feel like if we can get this over the line, then we can just sell Newton David off to somebody else. So I'm not super angry about that potential move at the moment. Oh, now we can praise Rosenberger's form. We have 6... We're 6 matches in, though. And we should have the staff. We don't. We don't have any performance analysts. That's probably what's holding us back. Let's see if the board will let us have performance analysts. The other thing I would like to ask the board is for a coaching course, because we're doing well. He's only interested in a 1-year contract, though. So a 1-year contract means no sell on. Oh, they have allowed us a performance analyst. Let's go find ourselves a performance analyst, shall we? Wait, can we have a performance analyst or a head performance analyst? This is important. No head performance analyst, just a performance analyst. There are no performance analysts? There is not a single performance analyst out there? Oh, wait, this is our short list. Never mind. I figured it out. Nobody even had to say anything. So to be a performance analyst, you need good judging ability and good analyzing data. Okay. Let's see if we can find somebody who's competent. We can. Oh, but he wants to be a recruitment analyst. This may be a problem. No, dude, we don't have that job open. Performance analyst. I mean, we can afford it, but all right, we're going to finalize the deal, but I'm going to see if we can get this guy. Because if we can get this guy for the same or less money. Yeah, we can get him for less money. Like, this guy's better at the job, and he actually wants it. Staff transfer activity. So, Vladimir Garay, piss off. Now watch, Peter Orvosh isn't going to sign for us, and then we're going to have to figure something else out. Yeah, so what I did, no heart, is I just messed up. I absolutely, I was in my staff short list and didn't even realize it for the first couple of minutes. But the Journeyman is going well. We are enjoying our first season in Slovakia. We have played 6 matches. We sit at the top of the table. 4 wins and 2 draws. Not going to complain about that. Thank you very much for joining us here. And thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you. Are you subbed to the YouTube channel? Because I do stream on both platforms at the same time, as you've probably figured out by now. Well, I appreciate that as well. I don't want to reopen talks with Peter Gorini. Yes. As you know. Yes. No, so we already have a cup win and a league victory in 2 seasons. We're in season number 3 of the save. Our first season in the second tier of Slovakia. And I'm enjoying our success so far. Taking on Komarno at home. We now have a performance analyst, so we can get our performances analyzed. I don't know if I'd call them steals necessarily. We do have a nice 25-year-old Slovakian striker we signed in Matej Rosenberger. 7 goals in 6 league appearances so far. Absolute beast of a target man. Oh wait, who do I love here? I mean, I love in our new goalkeeper Alexander Urban. And we have a nice looking youngster here in Samir Kovac. No offensive output, but pretty good on the back line. Well, we had ourselves a very good transfer window. And to be perfectly frank, if you've been following here for a while, you'll notice that is not my forte. Signing players is not the thing I am good at. Cue not me saying there's very little that I am good at, and that is a fair accusation. How dare you only have one Twitch account? As long as all 14 of your YouTube accounts are watching the stream, I'm fine. No! Sad face. Really? They have a 10-match win streak against the visitors? All right, so Tote is injured, so he will not be able to start in this match. And that is okay with me, because we'll get Kubala in. Which means we need to find somebody else to stuff on the bench. We still haven't signed. Dude, I almost forgot about Vavrik. He's just kind of been shuffled off to the side. Still a decent looking player. Shangrati is not going to get the start. Shidai was going to go in there. But those are going to be the only two changes for this match. Yeah, let's keep things rolling with the same team, right? Over visitors. That is still amazingly funny. What we see. But no, Hart, thank you so very much for popping in and hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate that. I love meeting new friends. Actually, in real life, that's not really true. I'm one of those people that likes being social but not being social. You managed our opponent on last year's FM. Bingo! Ooh! Grass cutter just misses wide. Pretty cagey affair to start, but all the highlights are so far going our way. Oh, past the Benko. Picked off. Sent forward, settled down easily by Maslanka. Lishka, Kubala, Zemko. Oh, Shadewa finds Benko. Benko finds the back of the net, and we find our way to a 1-0 lead. What a great little touch by Shidaiwa. I knew I made the right decision starting him in this match. Well, that I knew. Oh, Matai Rosenberger. Another goal off of a corner. Mikhail Lututa with another assist off of a corner. And two of our newest signees hooking up once again. Look, and Rosenberger put it right on the goalkeeper. He's like, you know what? If I'm going to score, I'm going to make sure that I beat you in the best way possible. Brynjarsen with the corner. Back post. And it trickles in off of the head of Adam Horvath. Wow. skipped in off of the post. Oh, but we're right back to live action. Benko gets the return feed from Kubala up the left wing. Zemko into the middle. Shidewa out for Grigora. Spun around outside the box. Kubala takes it deep. Puts it through the legs of the defender. Finds Josip Benko. And Josip Benko has not one, but 2 goals in this match. And our 2-goal lead is restored. It is 3-1. 20 minutes into this match. The good thing about... Hey, what's up, Cupid Stun? How you doing, man? The good thing about having a team that's playing this well is I don't feel like I want to start the same guys. I want to build up that team cohesion. But like I know I can take Benko off now and feel good about it. Like knowing that we have these leads and them being fairly comfortable leads, that I can get minutes in the legs of other players without feeling like we're really losing anything. I do feel bad for the regular lead singer of Squeeze that they just like handed this song to like their drummer and said, fine, you sing it, and it's their biggest hit. We are not dominating in possession, but really don't look like we're going to be losing this match anytime soon. Rosenberger out to Latuda. Wide for Grigora. Pushing it forward. He's got 4, 5, 6 men in the box. Which is going to leave us open for the counter because we were all forward. Rudzan still with it. Shooting from 20 yards out. I don't know why. He could have gotten a lot closer and gotten a much better look on goal. Ultimately doesn't really make Urban do anything. We're going to get Kovac out and put Straka in. We'll also replace Lishka, who's not playing great, and we'll bring Misic in. Hopefully they won't score here. Horvat cut off, dropping it back, and Ujvolda makes it 3-2. All right, I'm a little concerned now. A little concerned. He's on a hat trick, but let's go with Timotej Vavrik. We'll leave Rosenberger in there. Oh, they think we should introduce Ferlatak. That's actually probably not a bad idea. He'll come in place of Grigora. Benko, though, settling it down. He's still on the pitch. Knocks it past his man. Dispossessed by Shimko, but he picks up. He wins us a penalty. And we pulled him off so he can't get the hat trick from the spot. So it's going to be Matuda and Mikhail Latuda absolutely powering it home past Fracaro. And it's 4-2. What's wrong with the shoulder, dude? I mean, what a blast. That is the second time that Fracaro has gotten his hands on it. And we have just overpowered the Kamara goalkeeper. Shemko in a bit of traffic, but he's able to release it up the left side to Kubala. Around the side, Vavrik looking back post for Rosenberger, finds him, and he just finds the wrong side of that post. I mean, we want to hit the side netting, but from inside the net, not outside. Rosenberger tightly marked. Meanwhile, great ball forward to Abate, and Lionel Abate gets them back within one. It is 4-3. What is happening with our defense in this match? I mean, maybe we shorten things up a little bit. Get a little tidier on the ball. Vavrik. It's 2 men ahead. Rosenberger gives it back to him. Oh, he dekes not one but two. Vavrik on goal for Caro making the save. Holy cow. Still 5 minutes left in the original 90. Vavrik quickly ahead. She dropped back. Shemko. Latuda. Mishik. Got a lot of bodies like right in the middle there. Shadaiwa knocked off of the ball. Mishik finds Latuda in the box, and Latuda drills it home to complete. Not a hat trick. That's only his second goal of the match. He had the assist. But 3 goal contributions. It's a 2-goal lead once again. I'm satisfied with 5. 5-2 is good. Or 5-3 is good. 5-2 would have been better. But not much we can do about it now. Beautiful win, boys. Still unbeaten to start the season. I mean, you guys just let me know if you're getting bored of all this winning. That would be absolutely fantastic. Now, we did not stick around for the top flight in Malaysia. Just because I knew that the money situation was... I mean, not that Slovakia is much better. But I feel like things will loosen up a little bit. I mean, we are a bit in debt at the moment. I mean... Do we have any players we can really sell? I mean, would we... I mean, I would sell Jakub Tonchik. Just none of our guys are worth a ton, even if we were able to offload them. Miroslav Luda, I mean, he's only 16. Jan Kabala is a backup, but he's working for us. Maybe Shangradi. Like, I'm building up Shangradi. You can't get bored of winning yet. That's fine. You don't have to be bored of winning. I don't begrudge you from enjoying our success. What's his happiness look like? It's superb. He might not want to leave. I am. I'm trying to be better about just not holding on to players that we don't really need. Like, I have options I like better, but he has been with the club for a while. Let's not hire an intermediary just yet. He doesn't want to be offered other clubs. I mean, we're going to offer him out anyway, because that's just how we roll. But I'm not going to transfer list him. For the second consecutive week, we have the player of the week. All right, Mateusz Minka has signed. Jemko welcomes him, and all is right with the world. That's right. I don't... It's just force of habit that I hit that X. So we are top of the table by 4 points. Now, the team in second, who I didn't catch who they were, they do have a game in hand on us, so that is something we need to keep an eye on. So it's Dubnica. We have not yet met them on the field of battle. Wait, who's Mihailo Marinovic? Was that the guy we were trying to sign? Oh, that's right. He rejected us. It wasn't that he signed somewhere else. He just didn't want to sign for us. Lahoda Pod Vitashnikam is our next opponent. Oh, Cupid's Thumb, thank you so much, very much for the follow. I'm sorry I missed that on my feed. I didn't realize until I started listening a lot to the old top 40 countdowns from the 80s, just how prevalent and dominant Hall & Oates were. You can listen to almost any countdown from the 80s. I would say at least through 1986. Almost any countdown, you will hear at least one Hall & Oates song. Look at this performance data. Of course, he's not our player, but... a slight injury to Gregora, but he should be back fit in time for the next match. He's highly influential. He wants to know why I'm encouraging every option that would lead to him being sold. And a formerly happy player is now very unhappy. When was I born? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I haven't explored all options. I'm not going to back down. Like, this is another example of interactions, though, where there's just no good option. Like, I'm not moving on because he's influential. Now, the problem is that not because he is influential, it's probably going to have a knock-on effect on the rest of the team. The club needs to cash in on your value while it can. I'm of much greater value to the club than any fee you get from me. I need to see something. It doesn't take me there. I need to see something. Can I... Sorry, my decision is final. Oh, he's not. Okay. I was worried that he was one of my captains. Like, I'm sitting here going, oh, crap. I'm, like, taking my captain and I'm shopping him around. Except now he's unhappy, and let's see who is unhappy as a result. What an appropriate song for the moment. Although there is no misunderstanding, I am shopping you around and I'm trying to sell you. I just want to raise some money. and sell players that I'm not playing all the time. Is that so wrong? It ain't personal, kid. It's business. Didn't we already deal with Yaroslav Nemec? Canceling that transfer. There are no rumors. I pulled out of the deal. Deal with it. I wish I could find out. I wish they told you who the meeting was going to be with before you go in. Our captain is not here, but our vice captain is. You know what? I'm not even going to take the meeting. I took the meeting, obviously, but then I just walked out. I walked out, looked at the guys, and I was like, no. No. What would you guys have continued the meeting? Like, if given the option to be in that no-win scenario that is a team meeting initiated by the team. And again, I don't even understand why that is part. So did you guys read the news story this week about the team meeting that was called? You know, the players that insisted on talking to Arne Slot about the situation with Mo Salah's unhappiness. You didn't see that article? You don't remember that one? It's because it didn't fucking happen. That shit doesn't happen in real life. These are professional athletes. They mind their own fucking business. They don't get involved in the affairs of other players. And they certainly aren't stepping up on behalf of somebody else. They're not putting their jobs at risk. And I just irritated my eye. I'm just generally irritated now. I'm not going to ask for a coaching course for anybody else. I'm going to ask for a coaching course for myself. We have the National C license. Let's see if they'll give us the National B. Let us study for the National B. Well, no, I rubbed my eye. It's actually unrelated. I am going to take a short little breather after this match. Get myself a refresh on the coffee. Make room for it, if you know what I mean. And no, I'm not going to now talk to the press. Like, and the worst part about it is, you know, my manager here, he's 19 years old. So, like, do the players think that they can take advantage of the kid? They're the wonder kid manager that has led them to the top of the table? Have they stopped to consider that? Oh, the board have said no. I want to further my skills. They don't think it's a good idea. Yes, he's facing an uncertain future here because I'm trying to frickin' sell him. Now I'm going to go for the intermediary. That didn't work. Like, nobody wants you. You know why? Because you air your fucking dirty laundry in public. Look at his training rating. 4.5. Oh, shit. I said I'll put you on the transfer list. And then he's like, fine. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm putting on the loan list. No, I don't want him on the loan list. It's $400 a week. I don't have that kind of scratch. I don't think it's right to blame me for someone else's actions, person number 3. Consider yourself transfer listed. Sure, you're better off somewhere else. By the way, you're on the U19s. Get out of my squad. Convince him to find a new club. Sorry, I have no intention of leaving. Farfig Nugan. If I had cash in the bank, I would terminate this contract. The fact that we're already 300 grand in the hole and hemorrhaging money, there's not a lot I can do. It does not. I would have deregistered him, absolutely, if I could. 16-year-old center back. Oh, meanwhile, our opposition have just signed Vesely. Player that we looked at super early at center back. I'm not. I'm rejecting almost all of the contracts that he offers. Kubala is not training well. But that's okay because Toad is back in training. I got to filter out the U19s. I can't stand to see them all. So Toad is back. Tonchik is totally out of the side. We're going to start him. I don't know why they keep switching back and forth. Shidewa played really well, so we're going to keep him in there. Grigora, we're going to give a rest, though. So we'll bring in Furlatok. Everybody else, I believe, is going to remain the same. Lishka is not playing well, though, so... Let's get Mishik back in there. Maybe there's a reason why we weren't playing Lishka. If the DOF signs random nobodies, it means I'm not. That is a very important consideration. Lihota pulled, whatever. LPV, it sounds like a STD. We're in the white. They're in the red now. They're in 14th. We are in first. We have a nice 4-point lead over Dubnitsa. Dubnitsa? Zemko setting it forward with authority. Benko trying to get around Vasily. The newly signed Vasily. What the hell? The flag stays down too. Philip Schurtel was onside. He absolutely was. This is going to be our first loss, isn't it? I feel it coming already. Whoa. All right, come on, guys. Let's just get it back. We'll start fresh. Latuda looking for Benko. Zemko, Benko out for Tote. Around the side for Benko. Takes it deep, circles it back. Zemko. Benko scores. Josef Benko. 3 goals in 2 matches. Roman Zemko with the assist, and it is a brand new ball game, my friends. Off of the post and in the back of the net. Latuda is icing up Rosenberger on the near post. Mikhail Latuda on the corner to Matej Rosenberger, excuse me. And Rosenberger just rising majestically into the air. And all of a sudden, it's 2-1. Ugh, Urban, what the hell? Luckily, they were unable to take advantage of Urban's mistake. They've got Manamana as their goalkeeper. Shinamanek. Playing pinball in the midfield here. Zatarshik splaying it out to the right. Voshera into the middle, and Philip Schurtel has 2. And it is 2-2. All of a sudden, we're just... It's not that we're getting picked apart, but we are giving up way more goals than we should. And Maslanka not winning a header is a very rare sight indeed. Meanwhile, Furlitak's on a 7.0, so... Urban getting a little aggressive, but able to get to that ball first, thank God. And he's just going to boot it long. And they're in control again. And Skirtle's got it again. And are you kidding me? He's onside again? Philip Schurtel re-gives the opposition the lead. He's got himself a first half hat trick. We have gotten beat over the top twice in this match. Come on, Benko. It's got a ton of options in the middle. Zemko to Benko. Mishik, Rosenberger, Latuda. Rosenberger's shot blocked. Shidaiwa! Ooh, Forrest Shidaiwa tying it up from distance. And another assist from Mikhail Latuda, by the way. Through the legs of the defender and out of the reach of the goalkeeper. What a wild first half. 3-3 at the break. We're going to ask them to show us something better in the second half. They are fired up, my friends. Let's see if they're fired up in a good way. Not good enough to get us a goal in the first minute of the second half. Was that too much to ask for? I feel like it may have been too much to ask for. Ball sent long. Tote heads it away, but Fatsera winning it back, looking for Kushnir. Tote dealing with it again, this time at the feet of Zemko. Lays it out to Latuda. We're pushing forward. Latuda into the box, crosses it over, finds Matej Rosenberger, and they have hooked up for the second time tonight. A hat-trick of assists for Mikhail Latuda. Matej Rosenberger with a pair of goals, and we have retaken the lead. It is now 4-3 in the 56th minute. And Shanamana should have probably done a little bit of a better job as he dove to his right. Could not get his fingertips on that one. But Sarah. Visheli. Back for Sarah. They're in control. Looking to send it long, but Maslanka is there. Dropping back our defensive line, I think, has worked out well for us so far. Tote up the left wing. Plays it back post. Latuda! He was looking for a goal of his own, and he came that close to finding it as the ball skipped off of the crossbar. 63 minutes. I don't want to make any changes up front. That's for damn sure. Tote just coming in off of the injury, though, is going to be substituted off. We're going to bring Kubala in his place. Tote playing it forward. He's got Benchko. Tote crossed over. It's blocked, so it's going to come to Suma. Mushnir. All right, Skirtle was offside this time. He was offside this time. 100% offside. What? He was onside. He's got 4 goals. Dylan McGinn, 1872, is saying hello in chat. How you doing, Dylan? We're playing with a deeper back line, and we are still getting beat over the top. Shanamanak, do-do-do-do-do. Shanamanak, do-do-do-do. Kicks it long, Maslanka. Mishik. I hate when players like pass it with their heads like that. Benko. Easy one for Janamanak. Doing a save in Portugal. 8th tier. That is dedication to Football Manager, my friend. We started in India. 0 stars, do not recommend. Went to Malaysia. Did pretty well. I'm playing on 1.25. For the love of God, somebody mark Philip Skirtle. The flag is up. That's not going to count. Seriously, somebody beat the shit out of Skirtle. We've only given up like 10 goals this season, and like half of them have come off of the foot or the head of Philip Skirtle. Ball over the top. Benchko is in. He's got Rosenberg back. Post save is made by Shanamanak. Do. We're demanding more. Second in lead right now, and you're beating Casapia 3-0 in the cup. It is so easy to I'm not diminishing your accomplishment by any stretch of the imagination, but I do feel like in cup competitions, it is better to be the lower ranked team. Latuda, so close. Like I was dealing with that in my Brazil save. Like I struggle against non-league teams in the second tier, but top flight teams, oh, technically they're the lower ranked team. Yeah, we got to get a look at this Shakuda guy. Or Skirtle. Why can't I click on Skirtle? I mean, there's nothing super special about him. We got to get out of the match. But our unbeaten streak remains unbroken. 8 unbeaten for Považská Bystrica. Our lead at the top of the table, though, has slimmed to 2 points over Slovan Bratislava's B team. Still 4 points ahead of Dubnica, though. Well, no, I meant like nothing special. Like he's not that much better than the guys that he was just going up against. He's not even one of... Oh, that's their U19s. Like, do we blow our budget on Philip Skirtle? Let's offer them 10 grand. Nope. All right, let's go 10 grand, and we will do a 20% sell on. So they were okay with 29 grand just flat out. And then they come back with 29.5 and 30%. I know it's like we're nickel and diming. Fine, we'll do the 40%. Let's just get him. Although we've got Rosenberg. Although we don't really have anyone behind Rosenberger, to be perfectly fair. You're relying on a lot of lone players, that's okay. Like at the lower levels, it's fine. He was named Player of the Week, no shock. The only problem is we're going to sign him and he's going to want to be like an important player. That is true. I mean, can he actually, like, would we be playing? We would be playing him out of position. What the? It said offer accepted, and then transfer deadline passes. Nothing in between. That is some bullshit right there. Oh, he was unwilling to enter contract talks with us. He didn't want to join us. Well, that's a shame. Well, I doubt deadline day would have been a thing here in the second tier anyway, but very valid point. Like where it's obvious, like you know how many steps you have left, how many more times you can hit continue before it ends. Ooh. That's fine. It's fine. We move. We're still unbeaten in 8. I'm happy with that, although we have drawn our last 2. No, not we haven't. We have drawn 2 of the matches tonight. Well, that sucks that we're stuck with the player that we don't want. We didn't get the player we did want. So we're going to advance ahead. It just means I'm going to hit continue. We have a match coming up against Poroni, a team that we have not yet beaten. And we're gonna watch that when we come back. Taking a quick break, get more coffee and shit, and I'll see you guys in a few. Well, the hits just keep on coming. Samuel Mishik has gotten injured 3 to 4 weeks with a calf strain. So I guess Lisick is going to be playing. Okie dokie. Might as well plug the phone in. Who's spending money? Oh, that was me. How to buy more ball? I lost the dog's balls in the snow. The balls I throw to the dog. It's a girl. She has no balls. Unbeatable Dubnitsa. They are beatable. Hopefully we are able to beat them. Took my dog's balls and lost them in the snow. No, I would just throw them and she couldn't find it, and I have no idea where the hell it went. Like, finds food and other shit everywhere, but the balls in the snow? Nope. Taking it to the streets. No love lost as Shadeva and Kinder go head to head. I guess this is the team we got him from? I guess I'm starting him then. I'm still a little pissed that that asshole scores four goals, almost 5 against me. Almost single-handedly beat me. And then wouldn't sign for us? One winter when you were a kid, a dog randomly developed the love of eating carrots. So what was she doing? Was she going outside and like puking them up? Or how did that work? Alright, Kubala's gonna start. Furlatak is out and Gregor is back in. Mishik obviously cannot play. Let's try Straka in that role. But who do I want to put on the bench? Let's go with Minka. She was just carrying them around and burying them. Love it. Oh, Mateus Minka is the guy we just signed. He'll wear number 5. I love the single digits for my center backs. Yeah, my dog is hilarious. I was eating English muffins yesterday, and I finished off a thing of cream cheese, and I went to throw I wrapped up, I like the Philly cream cheese blocks, so I wrapped up the wrapper when I was finished, and I chucked it toward the garbage can, but I missed, and the dog picked it up, because she likes eating weird shit. And I'm like, no, you need to drop it. And I didn't realize it was fully in her mouth. She had to cough it up ugh. I'm like, you disgusting piece of shit. I love my dog, but she is a disgusting piece of shit. The irony of the fact that the one guy that I said was locked into our starting 11 after the preseason is currently sitting on the bench for the 3rd match in a row. I feel a little bad about that, but not horribly bad about it. Michalik to Grishko. That is true. Nobody is safe. Nice block by Zemko. What the? He just let the ball run. And then Samuel Maslay heading it over the outstretched arms of Urban. What the fuck was that, guys? What are you doing, Benko? I'm berating the team 12 minutes in. Person number one is absolutely beating person number one. Never change, football manager. Yumby back post. Now we're getting our asses kicked by Samuel Grishko. What is it with all of a sudden we cannot stop the strikers of the other team? More berating. We headed it away. I cannot believe we've given up, at this point, 6 goals in 1 1/4 matches. This is the second motherfucker to score a hat trick against us in back-to-back matches. I'm already making the change on the back line. Mink is in to make his debut. I mean, and none of that is tactical. That's just a skill issue. What the motherfucker? I mean, an incredible finish. Where is my water bottle when I need it? Holy hell. Let's go. The comeback starts now. I said the comeback starts now. Latuda. Shidaiwa. Farah Shidaiwa with the goal. Mikhail Latuda with the assist. It's 4-1, baby. With a supernatural burst of speed. Get your act together. Get your shit together. It's not going to help me pressing Samuel Maslay. It's not like he's on the ball. Like, as soon as he gets it, it's in the back of the net. I blame that son of a bitch that got pissed off at me for me offering him out. We want to... Favrik... Rosenberger's coming out. Shelko's going to go in. Headed away, but we have nobody forward. Come on, make him turn it over. Oh, come on. Woo. Saved by my best defender out there. The goalpost. I mean, they scored all their goals in like 20 minutes, so we've got plenty of time left. Maslanka finally heading it away. Oh, that was our final stoppage. Urban has been terrible tonight. I mean, he hasn't gotten a ton of help from his team. Shidewa to Shelko, back to Shidewa. Behind Shelko. Latuda through the lines. Shelko's in, but he cannot solve Dominski. It's like every time I berated the team, they just scored again. Shidewa. Headed away. Straka, our center back, almost scoring from 25. Oh, I just hope this is not the beginning of an absolute collapse. It's like every shot on goal is just going in. I mean, fair play, another excellent finish. The thrown water bottle is implied. We're still in first place, but that is our first defeat in the league this season. Our unbeaten run comes to an abrupt end. Good. I don't have to give our players a day off because they didn't earn it. I just hope we can bounce back against Považská. That was not good at all. Not good at all. Our old goalkeeper is at Kuala Lumpur, Mod Shukri. I wonder how that team is doing in the top flight in Malaysia. They are last place, 1 point. 1 point in 8 matches. That is the loss of our influence. A home draw against Saba. 5-0 against Real Warriors. I mean, I think we lost to Real Warriors the year before. We did, but not nearly as badly. But we would beat Immigress like it was going out of style. 5-0 on the road. 2 5-0 losses. They've only scored 4 goals in 8 matches. That's pretty sad. I shouldn't. Even if I did, my striker is imperious in the air. Nope. Ghostbusters. Our tactic is unchanged. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Although I think they had 2 players who scored 3 and 2 respectively. I don't think a single player got 4 on us in that last match. It's fine. We're going to bounce back. Spiška is in last place. 5 points, a minus 11 goal difference. I mean, we still have a plus 8 goal difference after those matches. I'm so glad that Kovac is showing pleasing progress. He's not going to be playing in the next match. He also just suffered a tight groin. So did Krzysztof Maslanka. Both of our starting center backs have tight groins. Fantastic. And meanwhile, things are tightening up. The assistant manager wants to start Martin Leshko. Meanwhile, Milos, Grigora, and Yozepenko have been called up for international duty at the U19 level. That could be a problem for us. We have to raise the morale of this team. Because we have way too many guys that are not training well. One of them is Martin Leshko, so there's no way in hell I'm putting him in goal. Surely we cannot face those kinds of offensive onslaughts 3 matches in a row, right? Right? Tatran Liptovsky. What a brilliant name for a team. Brian got himself a coaching badge. Wait, so they gave Brian a coaching badge, but they won't give us one. Although I have a feeling he started studying for that before he joined us. What level is Brian at, by the way? He's got a national B. Our goalkeeping coach, who 6 months ago was a backup goalkeeper in Malaysia, is more qualified for our job than we are. God bless Football Manager. Yeah, there's really no place to put him. Shideka's going to come out. Shangradi is in. Is everybody fit? They are. Ferlitak's going to come in place of Gregora. Tote is going to come in place of Kabbalah. Straka will be replaced by Lishka. Maybe get Jemko into more defending. I'm still loath to take off Rosenberger. He didn't score in the last match, but nobody did, really. We have fallen into second place. We're taking on last place, Spiška. We absolutely need a win here in the Slovakian rain. I don't think it's rained yet this stream. Cause I will be your honeybee. Maslanka up the left wing to Tote. Benko into the middle, and it's cleared away. Minka will retrieve. Latuda around the side. Rosenberger in, but he was offside anyway. The one time I'm glad that our striker didn't score, because I would have been really super upset. We're getting out-chopped by the opposition. We're getting out-possessed. We're getting out-XG'd. This is the worst team in the league. And I'm not saying we absolutely have to get promoted this year. Guy's last name has at least 1 too few vowels. All right, final third throw-in. Ferlitak. Easy, easy back post header for Josef Benko. easy back post header. But I'm also very surprised that he scored. Just because of the way we've been playing. The way things have gone for us. Nobody's on him out wide. That was way closer than it should have been. Things have to improve. More direct, a little wider. And we'll play for set pieces. Yeah, so all of the instructions I just laid on meant try to dribble past everyone along the sideline. Bespokey. Oh, one back by Benko. Let's go. What the hell was that? Whoa. More direct, and we're just passing, not even passing the feet, passing 5 feet short of feet. We literally deflected that cross right to the striker. Like, watch this. It's going to go off of his leg, and that puts it in the right position for Dumbaya to get his head on it. It was not all that long ago where we were talking about cruising through. That's it. That's what it was. We talked about it. That was my mistake. Shungradi's doing absolutely nothing, so Shadai was coming back in. Rosenberger. Let's try Timothy Vavrik up top. Look at these shitty ratings for our center backs, for our goalkeeper. Absolutely pathetic performance. Come on, Tote. Tie it up. Get us a point. Get us back on the right. Just a flat corner. Ooh, Furlatok into the middle, and the Latudo. Off of the post and in. I was thinking, surely not. But Furlatok, look at that. Great first touch. I thought it was coming all the way through to Vavrik. And when Latuda got his head on it, I'm like, oh, hell no. Now the question is, did I berate the team before we scored the goal? Or did it happen after we scored the goal? 3 minutes at it on. Are we going to see a highlight? We're not. But we picked up the draw. We came back from behind, not once but twice, in strong wind and rain at home against Bystrica. We should have won that match, however, so... FM Marquez, how are you doing? Welcome in, my friend. No, it's not. Everything was fine. I mean, we're still in second place. I'm not complaining. Inter Bratislava, though, has overtaken us, and we absolutely spanked them earlier. Well, we didn't spank them. But it was an easy victory. But 19 points through 10. You think our luck has run out? Not me. I mean, it was going so well. I mean, obviously it's not now. We've got European qualifiers. I don't necessarily think we got screwed. No worse than we have recently. We will praise Latuda because he has been playing well. And Jan Ferlatok made the team of the week. No, we're going to muddle through. You just lost 10 games in a row? The secret's to reset. Wait, you went from 5th to 10th unemployed? You got shit canned? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sometimes, yeah, restarting the game will do it. I still need to make my thumbnail for tomorrow's video. Haven't quite done that yet. Oh, don't bring up Arsenal in this stream. Worst mistake in Football Manager I ever made. Even worse than going to India was leaving Fulham for Arsenal. Although technically that wasn't on stream. I had a good thing going with Fulham, and I left for the glitz and glamour of the Arsenal, and it bit me in the ass. Shmieshko is eligible for a professional contract. Good for him. I don't want to work. First 15 games, you won 14. Won 4 in the next 26. Got sacked naturally at Arsenal. That's going to happen. Oh. I mean, it's not unexpected to get relegated at Wolves, to be perfectly fair. I find that my stream is most successful when I am unsuccessful. You got fired from Paris Atletico, Gouveia, Arsenal, Wolves, and Sevilla. That's impressive. I still refuse to call the way we left India as us getting fired. Because technically, I did tell them to shove it. Technically. I can say that I've already done that. Drums all day. I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drums all day. You left Sevilla 10th in La Liga to sign with Deportivo Coruna in 18th in La Liga 2. 15 million for transfers in the second tier? That's insane. Of course, that's why I went to Arsenal in the first place. They had all the money. I could have just said like Kiwi did, I'm doing it all for my baby. We are massively in the hole. Lee, how you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate the raid. The host of the WFM show. So is it Ankle Lee? Like how am I pronouncing it correctly? Another North American streamer, and I'm saying North American because I'm not sure if you are from America or from Canada. Although I'm guessing America, but I just don't know where. I guess Samuel Mishik isn't going to be playing for us. Appalachia. I mean, Appalachia covers a large area. Are we talking like West Virginia? Maybe a little Western Virginia, perhaps some Pennsylvania. Be thankful for your queen, Ankle Lee, for she has bestowed you with her glorious gift of you Raiders. Like, to be fair, Shakid, you were probably coming here anyway. So you're a somewhat East Coaster then. Well, sorry, I'm glad you are. It is the joy of Spotify. You start with a Huey Lewis song and you will get Huey Lewis songs. Oh, you can have the stream. You can always just like keep the tab open, you know, while you're doing other stuff. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's my Photoshop. Hey, Marissa. If you play enough Chaperone, you will get enough Chaperone. Oh, you got hit with an ad. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to that kind of stuff. Well, there. I've dismissed it, so hopefully you're back. Doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, yeah. Took your free month of Turbo this week, so no ads for you. I dismissed the ads. I sacrificed my 32 cents for the Raiders coming in. So if you are joining us for the first time, and by the way, Lee, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's 65 cents in your currency. Wait, why can't Bench go? But he's on international duty. Are you kidding me? So we are this is in year 3 of our Journeyman save. And Marquez, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. So we're in year 3 of our Journeyman save. We started in India. Do not recommend, 0 stars. Terrible situation there. All of the players are absolutely god-awful. Stay away. We basically forced them to fire us. We landed with Armed Forces FC in Malaysia. We only played a couple of matches with them to round out Season 1. Season 2, we ran the league. We won by 15 points. Oh, that first season, though, we did pick up a Challenge Cup victory. So we did win our first piece of hardware in Season 1. We won the league in Seasons 2, and then we promptly left. And we landed in the second tier of Slovakia, which is where you find us today. Vavrik is going to come in and play Sabenko. Gregora is also off on international duty, so Hurny is going to come in on the bench. And I guess Bashtek, because Misic is injured. We're in bad shape. No. We had all the skills in Malaysia. We just didn't want to. We didn't want to stay. We took our badge and ran, my friend. We ran. Not because we had to, but because we wanted to. I love those automatic promotion spots. Love it. There's only one automatic promotion spot in this league. That is the one problem. And we currently find ourselves tied on points for the top, but in second place. And we have given up. I mean, the last match was kind of fine. We only came away with 1 point against the worst team in the league. So that wasn't great. But we got absolutely battered in the 2 matches before that. Paris FC is raiding your youth academy, but you're getting the PSG rejects. It's not a bad way to do business. Not bad at all. Somebody stop Palashin on that sideline. Oh my God, Palashin. Fiala. Urban made a save, guys. He was spectacular when he first joined us. And then he's just had a couple of matches. Like, our whole defense has been like that. We are in Slovakia. We are in Tier 2 Slovakia. And I'm actually enjoying it here. Although this is my second save in the second tier of Slovakia. I've started to build a nation for YouTube in Slovakia. It's not that bad. I'm just applying what I learned about how to pronounce shit in Croat. We cannot win a header to save our lives anymore. And I think it was Maslanka that got beat again. No, it was Tote. Well, we are once again demanding more. I don't know what happened to our team. We were just absolutely cruising. Picked up points in our first 8, and then all of a sudden, we just cannot stop strikers. Vavrik looking for Latuda back post. It'll be cleared away, but only as far as Zemko. Fairletak pushing it forward, puts it in the middle, finds Mikhail Latuda, and we are once again even at 1. Jan Fairletak with assists in back-to-back matches. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. What's going on here? Erlats Palatsim with another. What the fuck was Urban doing there? I have absolutely no idea. He was so good when we first got him, and now he's just like tragic. Look, and they've got a guy just kind of standing there, and of course it goes right to him. We headed it away, yay! You know, Shakid, don't you have packing to do or something? Yeah, well, now I'm telling you to go take care of your shit. Come into my stream and insult my managering. Oh, for the love of God! Mark a forward! Pick a forward! Any forward! Berate! Oh my God. I think Nami is right. I think I need to turn this game off. Because all of a sudden this team has just forgotten how to play. Rosenberg. Oh, around the side. Shungrati. He can't get it past the keeper. I have a glass of water. Latuda. Oh, there's Matej Rosenberger. You get Matej Rosenberger and Mikhail Latuda on a corner, you've got money. That's like the 4th or 5th goal they've scored like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the 3rd corner goal tonight where the two of them have hooked up like that. But we're still losing 3-2. And it's been all Tartan Liptovsky. I'm sorry for saying something nice about them. Get your act together and start playing football. You know, I'm nipping this in the bud. Making 2 changes up front. It's just bad balls. Like the weight on our passes and our crosses has just absolutely fallen to crap. And I don't understand how it happens. No, I didn't touch it. I don't accept the ass man at face value. All right, let's win it quickly here, please. Thank you, Latuda. Rosenberger. Oh, he plays it behind Shadewad. He can't score. How did he miss that? Oh, my God. But it was better, at least. Ferletak to Latuda. In the middle, Lishka. Looking for Ferletak. It's headed forward, and look at that counterattack right away. Yavorshek. Of course he gets his head on it. Luckily he missed. It's the man Moore again. Come on, guys. Show me something. Show me something good. 15 caps for the Ivory Coast. I like that. We had the opportunity. The AI is not adapted to our tactic. Our team has just forgotten how to play football. I mean, we do have one of our best young players on international duty. Played in the middle. Rosenberger can't get up and win a header. We did have the opportunity to sign somebody from the Central African Republic with 31 caps. Look at that. The match momentum all our way that entire second half. And we could not do anything. And Inter Bratislava was not in action. So I bet they now have a game in hand on us. They do. Dubnica is now just 1 point behind. Slovan Bratislava's B team could potentially... They've got a game in hand. They could pass us. Only 3 points ahead of Chamarin. I knew it was tightening up. But you know what team I didn't mention in that list? Tatran. We are dropping points to teams that we should not be dropping points to. No, the Slovan Bratislava is not actually in our league. This is their B team. And another player scoring multiple goals against us. Oh, it's my theme song. Because the bitch is back. Especially will be if we lose this next match or we find ourselves going down again. Whoa. I've actually done this song karaoke before. It's fun. Gay Bar is a better song. I'm a bitch, all the bitches back. It's the way that I move, the things that I do, whoa, whoa. I can actually play this guitar part on the piano. What song are we requesting? Not me. Like you redeemed the points and you didn't even give me a title. The Bitch Came Back, Theory of a Dead Man. Am I gonna regret this? I can't find my Spotify window. So you're SOL. It's got explicit lyrics. You know I can't abide fucking bad language on this stream, right? You're going to Slovakia in January? Mikolaj. Welcome back, by the way. You're Olympique Lyonnais? The Lyonnais? Oh, is it the same owner as London City? Jackie, that is a terrible pun. Found ferocious. I mean, do I just follow this advice and do like a full rotation? Slovakia sounds like it's not the most hospitable place to go in January, though. How can you possibly have a third native language? Unless your country has 3 languages. The itch is back. Jeez. Hey now, Didier Bueno is a nice looking Colombian specimen. 6'3". Let's see if he'll come on trial. Didier Bueno does look pretty bueno. He's got strength too. Of course, he could very well be on the low end of all of these ranges, which makes him still a pretty good player. I added another song in, which is going to kind of like continue the trend. Bueno is coming in on trial. Can't wait to get a look at this guy. All of this red. Oh, I'm like, who's this guy? It's the Didier Bueno. All right, Benko is back. So Vavrik is going to go back on the bench. Shungrady is going to be replaced by Shelko. Latuda's staying in. Lishka's coming out. Straka's coming in. We'll swap him and Jemko. Meanwhile, let's get Kovac back in. And Kubala. Grigora is also back. Part of me is tempted to put Leshko back in. 19 conceded in 8 appearances for Alexander Urban. Although Leshko did look really bad, didn't he? No, I have not. Thank you. All right, he's satisfied. If you get promoted, the squad isn't going to stay up. Well, I hope you get promoted either way. We're just doing... Can anybody else think of any bitch songs? Because even though this doesn't have it in the title, this is the song for the dumped from the Ben Folds 5. Whenever it actually starts. There we go. Oh, sure, why not? I loved that song, by the way. Had to turn it up in my ears. I love this song. All right, so Urban is going to be in goal because what else are we going to do? It's Kubala, Majlanka, Kovac, and Grigora. Jemko and Straka in the midfield with Shelko at the 10, flanked by Benko and Latuta, excuse me, and Rosenberg up top. It's Dennis Leary. I just love the angry piano in this song. Ben Folds reminding us that the piano is, in fact, a percussion instrument. Give me my money back. Give me my money back, you bitch. I want my money back. And don't forget. He was in the he was the firefighter. What was it called? Not Just Shoot Me. Oh, Latuda, Shelko, out wide to Kubala. Let's go, let's go. Kubala stops, drops to Jemko, across, and Latuda has it blocked. Well, it's just like built-in drama, you know? Oh, no, there's another one. I'm putting it in before you... I'll put it in after yours. There is another. I mean, there were a bunch of others. But there's one that I forgot about until right now. One that the lady friend had never heard. I played it for her, and she's like, what is this? I'm like, how have you never heard this song? It's coming up into after Dennis Leary and Godsmack. We're just going full explicit here on a Sunday night. Benko, Shemko, Rosenberger, ridden off. Oh, they're on the fucking counter. Kubka drawing Maslanka out of position. Blocked. Crossbar. All right, Latuda's got it. Cut off, but he's still in possession. Folks, I want to sing a song about the American dream. Oh, yeah, I'm totally leaning into it. Oh, fuck. I'm just a regular Joe with a regular job. I've done this one karaoke too. Oh, that looked like it was a good pass. And a Cuban cigar. Saved by the woodwork again. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Oh my God. Shelko, can he go coast to coast? Lays it out to Kubala. Kubala, back post. Can't get it to Latuda. But Gregora recycles it quickly in the middle for Mikhail Latuda. And for the first time in what feels like forever, we have the lead in a football match. Now I'm in that soul. An all-leather cow interior. Oh. There's like 20 minutes left in this match. Schalke's been freaking tragic. Let's Vavrik in. Zemko's a little knackered. So let's get Lishka in, and that's it. Somehow Urban is on a 7.0 when the only reason why we're winning this match is because we have an 18-foot rectangle. That has been our best defender of this match. And Kevin Casavetes and Lee Marvin and Sam Peckinpah and drive down to Texas. everybody. ASSHOLE. Look at that. They dominated the second half, and we still managed to find the victory. And we have managed to retake the top spot in the league. So even though we have been absolutely tragic for the last month or so, we have still retained our position. But I'm afraid to look at this news item about Joseph Benko. And Inter Bratislava have made up their game in hand on us. A partially torn calf muscle. He's out 3 to 4 months. We'll talk to him about the injury. You have our support. We are continuing the loan because he's still our best number 10, so we're going to keep him around. Well, aren't you special? Don't you have packing to do? It was a cracker at Shavnitsky. I am totally guessing that that's how to pronounce these things. Anybody with any familiarity with the Slovak language that wants to correct me, please go for it. It's very funny that a B team doesn't have a logo. I don't know. I didn't realize that I thought the Brush Fires was like a nightclub. Now he's going to win Player of the Week a bunch of times and just like taunt me. Alexander Urban made Team of the Week. Finally remembered how to keep a clean sheet. That Benko injury is gonna really hurt. Oh, speaking of the B team of Slovan Bratislava, guess who we're playing next? Although, spoiler, my Build a Nation save, they actually got relegated. So the Slovan B team isn't as good as you would think they would be. This is the song I can't believe I forgot about. We are massive underdogs in this one. Hell yeah. You're crazy backbite. Right? I am praising the training of Urban. Hey, I put the song in, didn't I? Shakreet, you are cruising for a bruiser, man. If you didn't live half a world away, I would come beat the crap out of you right now. Who is Mikkel Strauch? Like, this is crazy what they're suggesting for us. I can time you out. You realize that, right? I don't want to take him off, but I have no choice. Everybody else is going to remain the same. I can ban you as well. Thank you very much for reminding me about the other power that I have. Yeah, that song is highly inappropriate. And now for something completely different. The album that essentially broke up the band. Or at least got Dennis DeYoung excommunicated from Styx. Tell him to shoot less. Well, even if you changed it, he wasn't going to listen to you anyway. Inter Bratislava has retaken the top spot. They lead us by 3 points. So we need a win in this match to reclaim number 1 on the table. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Come on, Grigora. Puts it in the air. Rosenberger puts it behind the goalkeeper. Milos Grigora with the assist. He makes the team of the week, and then he becomes provider. Mate Rosenberger with another goal, and it is 1-0 to the good guys. Do 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 do. Do. Oh, come on, man. Cut him off. I have got to see this again. Because I'm pretty sure he hit that with the outside of the boot. To get that much power on an ankle flick. And we've only played 4 minutes. And now Grigora's he's got an assist and a yellow card. We're on the road, but we're demanding more. Really? like edge of the box, side of the foot, ankle flick past the goalkeeper. But you're talking about La Liga. This is the second tier of Slovakia. Our defense is suddenly tragic. Come on, we got to tie it up here. Penalty. Gregora winning the penalty. Latuda lining up to take it. They're going to fucking save it. I already know. It's going to be a save. I tricked Football Manager. I knew if I got overly excited about him scoring a goal, Football Manager would be like, no, I'm going to fucking save it. So when I said that he was going to save it, Football Manager's like, I'll show you. I'll let you score. Two-footed by the ref. Interesting. Jemko pushing it past his man. Sudaiwa, Kubala, Straka. Jemko to Straka. No, I don't want my center back just playing with the ball around the edge of the box. Gregora's got it again. He centers it again. Latuda, though, his shot is blocked. What are you guys doing? Just jogging. Oh, for fuck's sake. How did that highlight end? Back post cross, guy wide open, and the highlight just is like, nah, nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Good switch of play. Horvat gets it around the side to Mateas. Gets around his man, Maslanka. But Mateas retrieves. Leshko. Oh, Gregora clearing it. Back for Cruz. What the hell? This is a B team. Dominating. Look at this. Against the run of play. If I'm going to lose the match, I'm going to do it in spectacular style. So you're saying that me cursing is not enough? And yes, I just changed my goalkeeper. Yeah, he made the save. But I was just instantly reminded of why we replaced Leshko in the first place. Of course, by starting or by putting Leshko in this game, I think we have delayed him getting pissed off at being promised first choice minutes. Oh, for the love of God. Like, are we dropping off more? Because, like, our team just, that's all we do is drop off. No. No, we're not. Nothing has changed. I think the win was gave us a false sense of security. Bottom signals he wants more. Latuda. Into the corner. Grigora. Looking for Rosenberger. Can't find him or Shingrady. Tote gets it back from Zemko. Sends it into the middle. Oh, Rosenberger misses the... That was it. That was our one opportunity. Actually, I think what it was when we left dynamic highlights and we went straight to key. Latuda, Rosenberger, out wide. Crashed the net, boys. Rosenberger, back post. Oh, you motherfucking piece of shit. Well, this has been fun. But I think after losing another match that we absolutely, positively should have won, we're still in second place. So Považská Bystrica is still in decent shape. Oh no, we've dropped in the third. It's been fun, but yeah, I'm calling it a night. It's after 11 anyway. It's bedtime, and besides, I gotta upload tomorrow's video anyway. Who am I sending you to? Literally the only English-speaking stream right now for Football Manager is Davey. So we're going to raid Davey. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody. Enjoy the bushfires, Shakid. Thank you very much, Ankle Lee, for the raid earlier. If you guys stuck around, I appreciate it. I can't see how many people are in there right now anyway. So it was real. It was fun. I can't say it was real fun, but I enjoyed you guys. So thank you very much. Check out the YouTube season. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is the quarterfinals of the Sao Paulo State Championship. We haven't quite yet gotten underway in Serie B, but that's okay. We're getting there. And we also have the first round or second round? Second round of the Copa do Brasil with Ituano and our Youth Academy save. And we're getting closer. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll kick things off in Serie B, I promise. Have yourselves a wonderful time. I'll catch you next time. Until then, my friends, bye-bye.